Hey, I'm Dr. McCleary, and in this video, I'm going to give you 5 different things that you need to do within the first 30 days of you getting out of the military. And we're starting right now. Hey, I'm Dr. McCleary, and I make mental health education videos for veterans and their families. The very first thing I want you to do when you get out, sign up for benefits if you haven't already, and sign up for VA healthcare. Now, it doesn't necessarily matter if you decide to use VA healthcare or you decide to use another healthcare. However, this is a benefit that you have earned, and what you don't want to do is wait till you need that benefit and then go try to sign up. That's not what you want. My second tip for you is to don't forget what you learned in the military. Now, there's going to be some stuff that you're likely going to have to unlearn in the civilian world, but that's a whole nother video. And what I mean by don't forget the basics, don't forget what you learned, is in the military, there's a lot of built-in self-care. Now, it might not sound like that, or it might not seem like that in the moment, but here are some of those things. Military makes sure that you eat. They make sure that you sleep sometimes. They make sure that you exercise, that you PT, something that's good not for you, just for your physical health, but your mental health as well. They have this thing called mandatory fun. And although these events aren't always that fun, the concept and the rationale can be carried over to the civilian world. It's okay to have a good time every once in a while. What there are in the military, and I recognize we don't call them this, is support systems. Dare I say, support groups. A lot of complaining goes on in the military, despite your job, despite your rank. But you do that amongst your peers that you trust. Hang on to those groups. This next one is near and dear to my heart, and that's don't shave. Matter of fact, don't even cut your hair. And I laugh about this and kind of joke about it because for a long time, I shaved every day. I didn't even know I could grow a beard until I got out. This is something that you may have wanted to do for a long time. Grow a beard, your hair a little bit of outside of regs. Maybe you want to change your hair blue. Whatever. You now have the right to do that. And you've earned the right to do it. If you're watching this video and you got out more than 30 days ago, more than a month or two ago, more than maybe even a couple of years ago, and you notice that you haven't done some of the things on this list, do them now. Stay tuned at the end of this video because I have a question for you. Thing number 4. Do something, or start by thinking about doing something that the military prevented you from doing while you were in. Now, here's the one caveat I have. It needs to be something safe. Now, if you go and say, oh yeah, I could never do a line of coke in the military. Well, that's not what I'm talking about. So let me give you an example. When I was in the military, one of the things I wanted to do was volunteer with kids. Volunteer with maybe at-risk youth. But I was never able to do it because I could never commit. I was always going on deployment or getting ready to go on the next deployment. So one of the first things I did when I was able to get out, when I got out, I was able to actually work with some at-risk kids, and they actually partially set me on this path. The last thing that I want you to do within the first 30 days that you get out of the military, and this is important, take a vacation. Yes, a real vacation. As it turns out for myself, I had never been on vacation before until I got out of the military. Go somewhere that maybe you've been wanting to go, whether it's to relax or maybe it's to see something or do something that you've been wanting to do. Whether you did 4 years or whether you did 40 years, this is going to be incredibly important for you. Because a lot of times, and I'm no exception to this, us military folk, us veteran folk, we like to get busy. We like to be productive. And vacations don't always seem that productive. But they are. And they're extremely important to our mental health and how we recover. I want you to go on vacation, and this is what I don't want you to do. And what I see a lot of my fellow veterans do when they get out. A veteran will be on terminal leave and will leave their office in uniform on Friday. Monday they show up in a suit. 0 time off. So I have a question for you. If you're about to get out of the military or you recently got out, what's on your list? Or if you got out a long time ago, what do you wish you had done when you got out? Go ahead and write those down in the comments. Help another veteran out. If this video was helpful for you, and I hope that it was, please like it or consider subscribing to my channel if you want to learn more about mental health. But more important than that, if this video was helpful for you, then that means it can probably be helpful for another veteran or another service member. So I ask that you share it with them. Because at the end of the day, that's really what all this is about. One veteran trying to help another.